What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Tactics Home Reviews. We are back with another video for you guys. Today we're going to be looking at my first Glock, sort of. So I'm not a big Glock guy. It was the first gun I shot. A Glock 20 was the first gun I ever shot. But for some reason, I just haven't got around to getting one. And I've shot a couple of them. Just they've never been my thing. But I have wanted to get one because if I'm going to be doing reviews, there's a big audience that loves Glocks. And, you know, I do understand how reliable they are. I understand the platform itself and all the aftermarket support for it and stuff like that. So I figured I would, you know, take a dive into that. And so I've been kind of scoping around what I wanted to get. I thought about whether I wanted to do a 19X and then do a full build on it. If I wanted to go the dagger route, the PSA dagger route, if I wanted to go the Shadow Systems route. And I actually ended up waiting, and Ruger and Magpul ended up doing their own collab on a Glock, on a Gen 3 Glock clone, basically. And I was pretty excited because Ruger's a big manufacturer with a really good reputation, and Magpul is kind of known to us as a gun accessory company, so I figured the collaboration would be cool, and I figured I'd give it a shot. So here it is, guys. Right out the gate, we get two PMags, 15-round PMags. We also get the classic cable lock that no one uses, and we get the little toggles, and they actually call them locator pins for the optics mounting system. And that's part of the reason I'm excited for this, because on a traditional Glock, you have the MOS plates, right? Well, Ruger and Magpul did something really cool. And here we go. Here we have it right here. This is the RXM. They did something really cool where they did a optics mounting system similar to like the Echelon, where it uses the locator pins, and you can mount like 30 different optics on it direct to slide, which is pretty neat in my opinion. This has been checked for clear. Set this box aside for you guys. All right, and just double check. We're good to go. So this has been checked for clear. And so this is it, right? Let me get this off of here for you guys. I'm pretty excited about this because, like I said, I've been wanting to get into it just because I can't, you know, I have to be able to get into other guns, things that maybe not my personal taste, but maybe you guys want to see. And so the Glock world is a big one. So I'm like, you know what, I need to set my likings aside and, you know, make a video for you guys. And so I'm not going to be biased, guys. I talk the truth. I purchased this with my own money. We went to our local gun store and purchased this. So we're going to be as non-biased as possible. So here we go. The first thing I can say about this thing is it is very comfortable in the hand. The grip texture on here, which this was the Magpul part of it, this is called the EHG, I believe is what they have the acronym for, enhanced grip or something like that. It feels really comfortable. It has a nice little built-in magwell. We'll get some close-ups for you guys. And as you can see, I get a full grip on the gun, which is really nice and comfortable. The gun is really compact, which I like. It's a perfect size. You also get really nice slide serrations, really positive slide serrations, front and rear, which is nice. You get a really nice extended mag release button, which works great. Sends the mag right out, right? No stickiness. And then you get from the triggers I felt from a Glock, right? Like direct from factory triggers, not upgrade, no Johnny Glock triggers or nothing like that, no Timney triggers. This is one of the better triggers I felt on the Glock. Now, is it great? No. If I'm being honest with you guys, I'll put some close-up in for you guys. My issue with this trigger is no wall. There's no definitive wall. And I think for someone learning how to shoot, it's pretty important. But this is going to make this trigger's more than capable of being an EDC trigger. I feel some tension, right? I feel a little bit of tension, so as my normal take up, and I get back to where I start feeling it fight against me, so my wall, right? But there's no definitive wall. The resets is good, but look at this. So I'm gonna get really close up for you guys. Got my take up right, and I feel a little bit of tension, but it just keeps rolling through. It doesn't have a very firm wall. The reset is nice. Right there, nice and tactile, but like I said, it just rolls through. It's not bad. You get you get night sights on here, which is cool. You get they're already set for coat witnessing with a red dot, which is a really nice feature. You get a pick rail, and then the cool part about this specific Glock clone is that Ruger made the FCU the serialized item, which is really cool because that means you can do similar to the P365, P320, and the Echelon, where they have, or also the IWI Masada line has the same feature where the serialized part is the fire control unit. So you can change everything about them, slide, frame, everything, barrel, and it won't impact you in no way. So you can have a bunch of different setups and have just purchase one gun, which is awesome. The gun, like I said, it feels great in my hand. Just as far as grip texture, feels nice. Has a really nice undercut on here, which I find to be just perfect for my knuckle on my middle finger. Just right exactly where I'd like it to be. You have a nice, almost like a cutout for like a thumb rest style, which for me, I have fat fingers. Half of it lands in there, which is exactly what I'd like, which is right there. And you can see I can leave a print on it, which I like holding really tight with my support hand. And you get blacked out rear sights. Guys, I think it's offering a lot at the price point, and I'm kind of excited to see what I can do with it. So I want to compare it to a couple different guns within the exact same price point, right? So one of those is the CZ-P10C. So actually, I think the Ruger RXM is $30 or $40 more expensive. It has its pluses on top because of the optics mounting system, I think, in my opinion. The optics mounting system on the Ruger are way better. This uses the plates, which I'm not huge... It's not that it's a bad thing, I'm just not crazy about. Whenever you can get direct to slide fit, it's so much better. The slide serrations on the Ruger are better, in my opinion. And it makes it really tough because the grip texture on here I wasn't a fan of, so I threw on the Talon grips. It's, you know, they're $10 or whatever, but if we're gonna go apples to apples, right? They're both 15 rounders, whatever. What this has over the Ruger is a better trigger, in my personal opinion. And this is a fair comparison, guys, because this is in the same price point. So this is the CZ-P10C, right? Look at this trigger. So I'm gonna get my take up. So the same trigger safety style, right? Get my take up. That's my take up, right? My travel. I'm on my wall. Watch this break. It breaks right away. And I know when I'm back on this wall. Look at this reset. Very tactile. The reset on both of them is great, okay? But look at this wall. Very nice wall. Clear wall. Straight through. And that's the difference on what I was talking about on this RXM here, is that there's not a really distinguished wall, but this is a really nice design. I like it. So they're both breaking around the same weight, and we're gonna do some trigger pulls for you guys on the trigger gauge, so you guys can see. We got the gauge here. Get a couple different ones for you guys, maybe 3. Get it on camera. So we can get this turned. Here we go. Here's number 1. We got 5.5. Let's go again. Try to get the same exact spot. It's a little tricky. 5.7. And actually, let me go again. That may have been me. That was 6.5. It said. That's wild. Let's see, go again. See if we can do this any better. Maybe this way. A little lower. Yeah, 5.5. So it's fine for, like I said, for a concealed carry gun. this is fine. You don't want a super light trigger. I just want a definitive wall, which there's, like I said, there's tons of aftermarket support. So it supports most parts for a Gen 3 Glock. And guys, honestly, this is a pretty cool setup. I mean, I like that it's not that thick, right? So it's just over an inch thick, which is nice because you can conceal it. If you like to carry appendix, I feel like it's the perfect size for appendix carry. I've kind of been getting away from the micro pistols, and this is doing a good job at that, right? Because it's still small enough so you can get 15 rounds. You can still conceal it properly, but you get a softer shooting gun because it has a bit longer barrel. It's just a little beefier. And so, guys, this is it. This is the Ruger RXM. We're going to be doing a couple reviews on it. We're going to take it out, see how it goes. I'm expecting Glock reliability, right? If it does at that price point, that's awesome. I'm going to be upgrading it. Let me know if you'd like for us to port it. I love porting stuff, so that'd be a really fun, I think. And I'm excited to see what they do. They said they were going to release different grip modules for it, so we'll see what they do there. Otherwise, we'll compare it to other guns in that category, like the Smith & Wesson 2.0, the CZP-10C, maybe the Echelon Compact, even though it's a little pricier. But yeah, let me know what you guys would like to see with this, and let me know in the comment section down below if this is something you're interested in, how you feel about it, if you're looking forward to it, if you think it's a weird collab, let me know down below. So like always, guys, make sure you turn on your post notifications to get notified whenever we release another video. And with that being said, Tac Zone out.